Hello everyone, my name is Tim Hunter. It's such a pleasure to meet you guys. Well, on this particular video here that I'm going to do on my speech I'm going to give a speech and I'm titling it, The Foundation of My Life. So it's going to be my story in a sense, but I'm going to tell it in three different categories in a very unique way. I'm going to talk about one, innocence, number two, insecurity, and number three, confidence. Okay? But we're going to do this in a very cool and easy way. Okay? First, I want to mention I do have two children. Okay? They're teenagers now, but this is a picture of them in their more innocent years. Well, my daughter, she's in college now at a university. She's in her sophomore year. And my son, he's a senior in high school. Very good at football, too, by the way, oddly enough. But just wanted to share that quick moment. But now let's get into it, though. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about these three things is because I had a chance to analyze my life, and I thought I'd take a brave chance and a great step forward for myself to share this and see if there's any commonality there, okay? Well, the one thing I want to talk about first is innocence, okay? Innocence, I'm going to share with you a little bit about myself first, okay? Well, one, I grew up in Chicago, and during my very early years, like up to about 5 years old, we lived in a very rough neighborhood. And as young as I was, I had to do a lot of fighting, believe it or not. No kids have to fight like that at all, especially back then. But I did have to do it, and I came pretty good at it. Well, the funny thing is, I fought a lot outside, but I fought an awful lot inside because I had 7 older brothers that used to always punch me for no reason, and especially birthdays. I hope no one get hit on their birthday. That used to be like a weird tradition for some reason. But nonetheless, I moved to a new neighborhood, right? And I had a very interesting journey there. When I moved to the new neighborhood, I had to go to a new school. So here I am, like what, maybe 3rd grade. How old was I 3rd grade? I don't know. Still single digit, of course. But in 3rd grade, I had to meet new friends, had new people challenge you in different ways. And this is what I call my innocent time. This is me in the 3rd grade. Yep, that handsome little devil there. Now, I want you to notice something. See how my long collar shirt there is buttoned to the top? Well, that's because my mom dressed me for school. She made sure my hair was somehow trimmed low, had a lot of lotion on my face, and made sure I looked nice and presentable for my 3rd grade picture, right? Now, during that time, I had to make friends a tough way. A lot of times I was alone for the early parts. Then I developed friends a little bit, right? And then in the 4th grade, change began to happen. My innocence somehow was gone. Probably because people taunted me and so on like that. You know how kids do. And this became me in the 4th grade. If you notice something, I'm not as well kept as I was on even my 3rd grade picture. Not that I'm super fancy or anything, but I distinctly remember telling my mother, I don't want to, get dressed for pictures. No one's doing this. So I just made that up, really. But I didn't want to even go through that process. I took the picture anywhere I could. You can see my hair is unkept. I'm on a little blue jean top, no lotion on the face. Still a cute kid, though, right? But I was very, very insecure, And then over the summer of that 4th grade year, I ended up playing basketball. And a lot of kids at school play basketball at the same park. So I played with different kids. I was older, younger, and so on like that. It was just everybody was interested in basketball. So everyone get to know your name and so on like that. This time around, guess what happened? I told my mom, oh yeah, I'm going to take pictures. But this time, I'm going to pick out my old clothes and do my hair the way I want to. This is me. These are original pictures, by the way. So they're going to be faded out and so on like that. See the hairstyle, see the shirts? But look at that design on that shirt. That shirt had matching black pants with that print design on the back. Boy, was I super confident. And guess what? That was the best year in my elementary school years because I was the most confident, you see? So I went from innocence to insecurity to confidence, right? And I found that to happen in my kids' life, and my personal life as you grow, like whether it's jobs or relationship. Like for example, a new job, you're gonna come in, you're a new hire. You're very innocent. You don't know the politics of the company or anything. And then you're going to get insecure because you have to go through training. You have to make sure you get everything right. And then after you're there for a while, you're caught on everything, you're confident now. You're secure, right? So those are the 3 stages. Now, I wanted to share this because I'm hoping that you guys may have, be able to, look at your own lives and see if there were 3 stages in your life in which you shared that innocence and insecurity and confidence, and then see how it relates to your life as an adult. I'm sure we all do have. Well, thank you guys very much. I don't want to take up too time, and I appreciate you guys, and curious to know how that works out for your life. Thanks for sharing, guys, and taking time with me. My name is Tim Hunter.